Hello, so today I'm going to be doing a little quick review on my Vice palette by Decay. Comes in a pretty cool box. If you guys are a little bit obsessive with packaging just as well as I am, you will absolutely love this palette because it does come in a very snazzy packaging. Small eyeshadows. So you've got a big range of colours that you have here. Yeah, okay, so it says 20 velvety, never before seen shades. And a perfect finishing touch is it comes with a bag. So it comes with this little case. It's quite good quality actually to keep maybe your makeup brushes in, or to maybe just keep the palette in, you know, when you're travelling, because obviously I really like to look after all of my palettes and all of my makeup, so inside of that fits this perfectly. Woo, it is ace, and it's got a little bit of a description on the back, including how long it lasts for, which is 12 months. But obviously as long as you are sanitising and keeping it clean, you may be able to use it a little bit longer than that. They are amazing, honestly. Starting from down the side here, you've got a lot of sort of nudie colours. You've got 4 of those, and then again, you know, if you want to go for a nude look, you've got 2 options for that down each side. And to be honest, who doesn't love a good nude eye? And it gives you a little bit of extra. If you already have all of their naked palettes, this has a little bit more of the basics in there. Colour, if you want, just pop into your local store and I'm sure they will let you swatch all over the place. It would be pretty pointless me swatching as well because I have tattoos all over my arms, so you wouldn't see the colours as great as you would a person who's not tattooed. I will have to go and get somebody who wants to be my swatch person because I got no arms. I can use my legs, but that's gonna be difficult. So. Anyway, so we've got browns here, and these are more matte shades. So all down here you've got the more matte shades and then a little bit of shimmer in this one. And I've used this a couple of times. As you can see, it still looks brand new. And I really like it. I mean, my first impressions are it comes with a brush, which is most definitely usable. I mean, I found with the naked palettes, the brushes were okay. So if you forgot your brushes, for instance, or they was in the wash, I found that this brush that it comes with is pretty damn snazzy. Very usable, very fluffy on both sides. So you have more of a blend inside over here, and then if you want to pack colour on, use the thinner side. So fluffy, thinner. But you use it whichever way you want. I mean, it works differently for everybody. So that is most definitely usable, which is one thing that I love about this palette. I think they've definitely improved on their brushes because I was not impressed with the naked 2-3 brushes. No. Anyway, so down here we have pinky colours. Pinky, purpley, ruddy, you know, all them sort of tones. We got all that going on in there, which obviously, you know, is a little bit of a backup from a Naked 3 and a little bit of a mix with the Electrics palette, which is something I love, because I love bright colours. I just don't get to wear them enough because I don't know. I don't know. And in the middle you have some browns and some whites, and then your sort of blues and greens, and I think this brown's a little bit out of place, which kind of bothers me. I don't know, is that just me? Yeah, having a brown just in the middle sort of bothers me, and I sort of wish that they would have gone across with like a nudie section, then across with the green and blues and turquoises, and across with the pinks and purples, and then whatever they wanted to do at the top. It's just my opinion. I am very fussy. We have the palette here, all in its wonderful glory, and if I take the brush and say if I'm gonna go in with, I don't know, Sonic, you get a lot of product. You see, I only lightly dashed that. Some people like that, but I mean, it's not something that I personally like. I like having to dig for that colour when you have to dig for the product. The side of how much pigment it picks up, I'd say when you're applying it, obviously, you know, sometimes you have eyeshadows that you really have to cake it on to show that colour. This is one of them palettes where you don't have to try that hard. Use any brush, honestly, because this picks up a lot of product, so be really light-handed with it unless you want to waste away your worst palette. But I can definitely tell which colours I'm going to be using the most. I've actually got it on today. I actually really like this palette because it's the first time I've ever had the confidence to use green. I've had the confidence to use green. You can't really see it that much, but just to show you a little bit of how quickly and, you know, effectively you can pick up pigment. You know, I mean, I only dabbed it in there. And you can already see, I mean, my camera's not exactly the best for showing colour coming up. I've just dabbed it in again, but this picks up a lot of colour. A lot of colour. The main thing that drew me to this palette is the packaging. The fact that it has an eyeshadow called Bobby Dazzle. Who doesn't want an eyeshadow called Bobby Dazzle? I mean, with all these colours as well, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So that is my full review of the Vice palettes. If you do want any looks, Facebook me, message me, comment, I don't mind. Honestly, I would love to do some looks with this, because it's shamaze balls.